I have a confession to make. I used to wear a wallet chain. Yes, this was back in the late 90s and a little bit beyond that. Back in that time, I was into a band called the Verve Pipe. They were famous for a song called Freshman. And in their album, Villains, they had a question that they posed that I want to pose to you. It said, will my last breath be a yawn? You see, as we begin this new year, we have to ask ourselves this question. Is mediocrity the way that we want to be living our lives? God created us for this amazing adventure, and yet we find ourselves sometimes just going through a rhythm and a routine that doesn't glorify Him, that really doesn't do anything. So as we begin this new year, I want to give you 3 ways to live the adventure of God's plan in your life. Number 1 is obviously pray. God is the author of the adventure in our lives, and so we must stay in touch with Him. Spend time in prayer every day getting to know His plan and His purpose for your life. And the adventure of following His love and His will is beyond our measure. St. Irenaeus says that the glory of God is man fully alive. Be that man. Number 2, encounter new ideas. One of the best ways to do that is through reading. So find yourself reading daily. What I recommend is to have 3 different books that you're into at the same time. You do this with TV shows or different interests and things like that. Have multiple things. That way, if you're not too into reading one aspect, you can dive into a different book. Have one that's maybe fiction, one that's nonfiction, and maybe one that you find spiritually edifying. Pick up one of the books every single day. And then 3rd and finally, try something new. If your evening routine consists of binge watching Netflix or watching the same TV show or something along those lines, shake up your routine. Maybe even just go for a walk, play a board game with a neighbor. Live life a little bit differently and allow that space for the adventure of God's plan to enter in. Here's to a great new year from Next Level Ministry. Thank you. If you've liked what you've seen, we ask that you share it, like it, and live it. Find out more about us at nextlevelministry.org. Thank you.